a farmer, not a builder.
And we are almost done with yellows. I've been slacking so much. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I finally finished up with the potato harvest videos. I didn't even make the last one because it seems like you guys were tired of looking at that stuff. So we are moving on to packing. I should get you guys caught up though on a lot of stuff. So I'm going to show you guys some clips of some things that's been going on over the last couple weeks. Today is December 3rd, and as you can see, we have snow on the ground. So this is the first storm of the season, and I love it because I love snow. But I think we got about 4 or 5 inches, something like that. I always love snow. That's why I moved to Maine, because I like snow. I don't do any skiing or any winter sports or anything, but I really like snow. So I've got my ducks out here. You guys haven't seen these guys for a while. And I also have my friend Ainsley's ducks. So we now have back to 25 ducks again. And there's some chickens in there too, but these guys seem to be enjoying the snow. Having a good day today. Food, water, whole shebang. All right, guys, so I'm going to get you guys caught up on a couple things. We opened up the case van. We've been bagging potatoes like crazy, and we are almost done with yellows. So I'm going to get over to Auburn, and we've got a few things that we've got to do today, but one of them entails working on my silver truck. I have turned over the plow truck now, so I'm no longer driving that dark gray truck. But okay, guys, so I will see you guys in a little bit, but here is some footage that we have been doing over the last few weeks. And I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit over in Auburn. Need some help, Ray? Oh, you just got it.
Hit a couple bumps right there.
Bounce?
Bounces and knocked it off.
Yeah.
See what it looks like with snow. It tries to turn to like, especially when it warms up.
Yeah.
If it got above freezing, it would get worse.
It'll get worse, yeah. Usually dust and turns to paste.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, so a little bit of grain corn footage. Didn't get much for you this year. Didn't get any before the snow came down, but this is the last area that we are picking, and we've got this whole side to do and then a little bit on the other side there, but most of the grain corn is picked. We grew about 150 acres of grain corn this year, which is pretty typical for us. And then the one thing that everybody is just dying to know: sunflowers. So, sunflowers. We have not picked them yet. Not because we didn't want to, but all things potatoes come first. And then grain corn, of course. And then on our way back from, we're in Durham right now, on our way back to Lewiston, we are gonna hit those and pick those on the way. So, still haven't done it yet. I will show you guys that when we get there. Oh yeah. Houdini is the dog out here with me. He's my biggest Akita, my big fat Akita. Oh, he's so sweet though. So we did get a new head for the combine, and you guys heard me talk about earlier that we had a breakdown with the combine. Well, one of the drive shafts for the head broke, and that slowed us down. We would have gotten all this done before the snow came, but we were waiting on the part. It was right when it was right at Thanksgiving time, so with the holiday and everything got delayed. But we got everything up and going again, as you can see, and yeah. So I think the plan is to try and pick the sunflowers with this head, just because it's going to be on the combine, see how it goes. We do have a green head that we can try also, but this year we're just going to see what worked and what didn't work and see if we want to do it again. Okay guys, a little bit of grain corn footage. Hope you enjoyed. All right guys, we've got the truck full of insulation, and we've got doors on the shop. Shane's been working in here, putting up insulation and the inside wall panels, so let's take a look. Hi. So, Shane has been busy in here. He's been spending all of his evenings in here for the last few weeks, putting up the insulation and putting up the interior walls. So, he's still working here. We have this big wall on the riverside is done. And some insulation up on the back wall. We have this farm side wall done up to there. So Shane has been very busy doing all this stuff. So we mentioned earlier in another video about this building that we were putting the insulation up differently than the manufacturer recommended. And it seems to be going just fine, but it's not going to look exactly the way that the instructions would have said. What? Well, that's nice. Cool. First time using the automatic door opener. That is quiet. Awesome. All right, do you want to tell everybody what you've been doing in here?
Yeah, just trying to wrap it up, put up the insulation, put up the wall skins. So I got that wall there done, and I'm picking away at this wall here. Yeah, I haven't been doing too much filming in here because I'm a farmer, not a builder, so I know the comments are going to be just flooded with
Shoulda, woulda,
this,
couldas.
that, the other thing. And,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. I said I was going to help with this, but I have not been helping.
Yeah, I haven't done a thing.
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, no, you know, I put down all the wall panels and pre-drill them so all the screws line up nicely. And, you know, I made the stack for that wall so that the seams overlap the right way. And then this is for that wall. So then once, you know, I got like 8 pieces left to put over here, and then I'll start on the back wall. So just gonna finish insulating that, and then put, you know, I'll stack all the paneling together so it's even on the bottom, because every piece is gonna be a different length.
Yeah.
And then pre-drill those so the screws line up nicely. And then once I get that corner done, Nick should be over, and we'll bring the waste oil burner over and hook that up. And I'm assuming you need a permit for that, so.
Yes.
Bessie likes it in here though. Look at that majestic creature.
Messy. Cool. You gonna start your space here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice in here. It's even warmer in here right now than it is outside, so.
Yeah.
Doors are friction fit.
I just picked up these doors from Home Depot a couple weeks ago, and the garage doors were installed by the company we ordered them from. Windows were off the shelf at Home Depot. Shane has just put those in place and have lightly insulated around them until we get the inside done, and then he is going to finish that and caulk around them. So, yeah, we're doing this in our spare time, and hoping to be able to utilize the shop some this winter. And yeah, that's the idea. I mean, as you can see, we've got the old Escape in here, so at some point this thing's gonna need some work. Yeah. So that is the update on the shop. There has been a lot of questions on how things have been going, and pretty much a standstill up until a couple weeks ago. And now that we're finished bagging for Thanksgiving orders, we have a little bit more time on our hands, and I'm playing catch up with some projects, and Shane's working down here. All right, so it's the next day and we are over in Auburn now, and we are going to get set up to do some tote bag loads. So we are bagging for a farmer, a local farmer who's a couple hours away. We're kind of sending him like one of these loads a month just to keep him going on some stuff, and it is a good outlet for us. So we're not going to be running them through the line into 5-pound bags. We're going to go into the 1-ton tote bags today, and we're going to be shoveling out of old storage. So since we're talking about old storage, I want to go give you guys an update there. Shane's moving some stuff around, getting set up for the day. So this packing house was completely full of bags, tote bags, because of the Thanksgiving bagging. And we did almost a load every day. So for 2 weeks, we did like 6 loads. Morning, Ray. All right, old storage. So you guys saw us putting some potatoes in here. In the last potato storage video, we had just started putting the yellows in. And I didn't really show you anything beyond that. I'm going to throw a clip in here to show you where we ended up with the yellows, and then I'll be back to show you where we are today. All right, so some of you guys have asked about return on seed, and this whole back bins so everything in the back bins came from 20 tote bags of seed. So that's the return, plus some because we have more trucks coming, but that gives you a good idea on what the return is on a tote bag of seed. All right, now that you've seen that, okay, so now let's take a look at what we've got for yellows, and we are almost done with yellows. I've been slacking so much. Behind me, this is it. So out of the 3 bins of yellows, we are down to 1. And this has tote bag storage in it. This one is completely full with tote bags. And that's mostly yellow Bs and yellow number 2s. On this side, we have whites. So this bin is still full and the bulkheads are up. We have not taken these down yet. And these 2 bins we are working out of. In this bin over here, we've got some number 2s. We've got some chefs. So these are white chefs. And yeah, so as soon as we empty a bin, we're able to start filling it with tote bags for storage. And that is what we are doing. And that way we can free up some space in the packing house. And once we have shoveled all of the potatoes out of the piles, then we will have a bunch of tote bags to work out of. And that'll primarily be our chefs, our Bs, and our number 2s. So all the size number 1, size A potato will have been shipped in those 5-pound poly loads or those bulk loads to be bagged. We've only taken a couple loads out of these bins, and the reason for that is the case ban just has such nice potatoes. So we're working out of the case ban primarily, and we're doing some of the other loads out of these bins. But we got some really nice size over here, and it'll be nice to see how things look as they come out of here, because we haven't really bagged much out of here. But yellows, yeah, this is pretty much it. Okay. So Ray's getting ready for his day of shoveling. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you a little bit of what's going on today, and then that's going to wrap up this catch-up video for what's been going on for the last month. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, we got all of those tote bags done and some extra whole corn. So that is going to wrap things up for this video today. The next video you guys see is probably going to be more of a detailed description on how the packing line works. So I'm not sure when that one's going to come out, but that'll be the next thing that I'm working on, and I'll see you guys then.